Hey guys, it's Riley or else Thrifted over on Instagram and Poshmark, and today I'm headed to the Goodwill outlet. I'm actually going with a dog sitting client who turned into a friend. She's very interested in thrifting and reselling, so I've turned her into a treasure hunter. So she wanted to check out the bins, and I don't know how it's gonna go. Like my sister can only stay at the bins so long. Like this is not gonna be a day-long trip like I normally do, but if you didn't know, I do drive an hour away to get to our bins, so we are driving an hour, and I don't think you're gonna hear much from me talking. Like, I'll do my regular voiceover, but you're not gonna, like, there aren't gonna be that many more clips like this because I don't think I'm gonna film her. I'm not gonna even tell her that I'm filming a YouTube video. She doesn't know I have a YouTube channel, and I don't wanna put her in a comfortable position. And now there's lawn people, so I will see you when I get to the Goodwill outlet. Charlotte and I made it to the bins around 11:30, and I believe the location I go to opens at 9. If you don't know, I'm in the Chicago area, and we don't have a bins in the Chicago area, so I drive up to Wisconsin, which, as I said, is about an hour away from my house. Right off the bat, I started to find a lot of Victoria's Secret pink, which is not the big dollar getters. They're like $15 sales, but as you can see here, usually the pieces I find in the bins are trashed. Those were threadbare, like literally I could see through them. So I did actually end up taking some home, but most of what I found was trash. I'm actually planning on having a garage sale next weekend, so I grabbed this for the garage sale. It's a fuzzy Calvin Klein jacket. I'm going to do really low prices. I'm not going to be one of those crazy people who look their stuff up on eBay and say, well, it's selling for $25 on eBay, so I want $23 in my garage sale. No, I'm doing kids' clothes $1 to $2 a piece, adult clothes $1 to like $5 a piece, just to move some stuff that Buy Sell Trade never bought from me, and just some stuff that I grabbed at the bins, like mall brands, to stick in there. We'll see how it goes. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of Buy Sell Trade store drop-offs in my future, taking the mall brand stuff I just don't feel like listing to consignment stores / Buy Sell Trade, as well as kids stuff to Once Upon a Child. I was looking at this for myself because it was stained and there was a hole in it, but I have like 10 sweatshirts and I did not need it. So I put it in my cart, but I ultimately ended up throwing it back. And don't worry, I'm going to show you some in the bins content soon. This is the first angle I got. Since I feel like I didn't get a lot of in the bins vlogging footage because I was pretty distracted talking to Charlotte, she was like showing me a lot of stuff and I was like, is this good? I don't know this brand, but I like the style. So, you know, I was in, just when as friends, so we were talking. I didn't really totally focus on grabbing the normal amount of stuff I would. I was distracted. Anyway, long way to say, there is a haul, a full haul at the end of the video so that you guys can see what I got to, add some length to the video, since I'm assuming this vlog footage will only come out to maybe about 10 minutes. I've said this before in other bins videos, but the bins I go to, I don't have the best look at. It's pretty much a bread and butter bins, which is fine when I'm paying $1.29 a pound. But it is definitely not like, the Colorado bins, which I know are good, or I'm assuming, oh my gosh, the Portland and like the Seattle bins. I wish. No, this is very much like $13 to $20 sales for me. So I was kind of surprised to find this actually in good condition pink sweatshirt that did end up having bleach stains on the back, so I bought it anyway, but it's fine. It will sell for $13, hopefully, to someone. I think I grabbed these kids for my garage sale. Maybe I didn't. Now, are they in good condition? Let's see. Nope, stained. So I actually made it in time for a shoe rotation this time. I grabbed these Chacos. That was probably one of my best shoe scores. If you don't know, Chacos is just like an outdoor brand that makes they're mainly known for their sandals, but I would grab their other shoes. I grabbed these for my garage sale just because they were in good condition, kids' shoes. Anyway, what I was saying was I actually made it in time for a rotation because the last time I was there, I did not make it in time for the shoes rotation. Now, my bins, you have to line up if you want to be first in the bin because I only do one per bin. As I said in my last video, my bins video, I'm not a fan of that. I miss the crazy free-for-all, and it's not COVID anymore, so I wish they would just go back to that. So since you have to line up now for rotations, I usually don't because people line up and they'll wait 20 minutes, a half an hour. I think last time I waited 45 minutes. The last time I lined up for a shoe rotation, I waited 45 minutes to be first in the bin. And while you get good stuff, I'd rather just look around and take the leftovers because everything you guys see me grab, every single pair of shoe that I brought home was a leftover because I was not first at the bins. This is after everybody who wanted to line up, after they all went crazy and went through all the bins, and I took their leftovers. Now, I don't show you every single highlight pair of shoes that I got, so if you are interested in seeing every single pair of shoes that I got, you can stick around until the haul portion or skip to the haul portion if you just want to see the shoes I got. And most of what I got is bread and butter shoes, but here's a pair of Sperry boots. I like picking up Sperry boots, and we're going into fall, so I definitely like to stock up on bin shoes, like boots, over the summer, and then I'll probably start listing them end of August. Let me know if you would have grabbed those Skechers. I grab Skechers sometimes, but I didn't grab those ones. I don't know which ones are worth more money than others. Also, if you watched my last video and you're wondering, Riley, did you fix your shoe death pile? Is it gone? The answer is no. I still have a crazy shoe death pile, and I bought, I don't know, 20 more pairs of shoes to list at the bins this day. So that's a problem that when Charlotte asked me, what are we looking for? I told her not shoes because I have too many. And since they rolled out new shoes, that's exactly what I did. I bought more shoes. So yes, that's my problem. I was so sad to leave this Y2K style. I think it might have actually been vintage Skechers sneaker behind, but I only found the one. I'm assuming somebody else had the other, and they either never threw it back because they were still there shopping, or they threw it back in a bin I never saw it in. So yes, that got left behind. This tag looked nice to me, but I didn't recognize the brand and I didn't feel like looking it up, so I threw it back. Every time I see a pair of twinkle toes, I have to bang them and see if they twinkle. I don't know why. These ones did. One of them did. I don't know if I really got it on camera there, but yes, I bang them every time. I did grab these Steve Madden, I was going to call them sneakers, loafer flats. They're a little dirty. I'm going to see if I can clean them up. If you're new to my channel, you may not know that Steve Madden is like my favorite bread and butter shoe brand. If I could only sell one brand of shoe, like it had to be bread and butter. I don't even like selling designer, but Steve Madden, that's it. It just does so well for me. I sell multiple pairs a month, knock on wood. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself there. Now, here is our cart. This is what Charlotte and I have collected. Well, we each had our own cart, but we put all the shoes in mine. I found a pair of bogs, that was exciting, Chacos, the Sperry boots you saw, yeah, nothing really new there, but still going through the shoes because I am an addict when it comes to shoes. This was just laying out on the bin like this, like I did not pull this out, this was laying out like this, and so I figured there has to be something wrong with it, but I could not find it, and I've not photographed it yet, so I've not yet found a flaw, and I don't hope to find a flaw, but it could be there. Someone passed on it for some reason, but long way to say I did grab that Ralph Lauren shirt. If it was plain red, I probably wouldn't have grabbed it, I don't think, but it had that nice embellished crest detail, so I figured that could at least be a $20 sale. I can't believe I found this vintage kids dress with no stains. I come across vintage kids clothes a lot in the bins, but they're often like mildewy and stained, and that one was in fine condition, so I grabbed it. I have no idea how much it's worth, but I figured I could sell it on Poshmark. So this is not a good brand. I think it was Laura Ashley. I've never sold it before, but it's a 2X and embroidered. Kind of looks like Johnny Was, so I'll probably in like keywords put like Johnny Was style. Some people like that, some people don't like that when they're like shopping, whatever. I thought this was a sleep sack at first. It wasn't. It was a Carter's towel, and I left that behind. It was in good condition, but I don't think anyone wants to buy a used kids towel in a garage sale, so I left that behind. This is a vintage house dress. The only reason I picked it up is because it's vintage, in good condition, and a fun floral print. I don't think it's going to be worth a lot. I don't even really know what decade it's from. I'd guess 80s or 90s, but I grabbed it, and let's hope I can sell it for $18 minimum. About $18 is what I'm expecting. So this brand here, not that. That's a bra that is all stained and worn, so I didn't get that. But this, I often have to look things up when I'm in the bins. This just looked nice, and I never heard of the brand, so I looked up, what was it, like Carol Little? It was not worth anything. I've been reselling for 8 years, so that just goes to show you that you can never know everything. This is another one I meant to look up just because the tag looked somewhat interesting. I doubt it was worth anything, but I got distracted probably talking to Charlotte, so I did not look it up. This is a corset, and it didn't have any brand information. It felt kind of cheap, but the leather wasn't peeling, like it'd probably never been worn, so I grabbed it to take to buy sell trade. I'm assuming that Buffalo Exchange will buy that and not Crossroads. I'm assuming this piece was donated by the same person as the corset since it is a similar style. Charlotte actually found it and she's like, oh my gosh, look at this, this is so weird. I'm like, that could be worth money. I showed you the brand. It's not worth a lot. It looks like retail. Well, I only saw the retail value dress, which is like 70 bucks, pinup style stuff. But I'm still going to sell it and use words like goth, witchy, vampire. Yes. Anyway, I'm showing you a Victoria's Secret bra here. I love to find bras at the bins. They're so easy to list, and they're a good profit when you think about how little they cost at the bins. So I actually found a lot of bras in this bin. I passed on this one because the cups felt like cheap and crunchy, even though it was new with tags, so I didn't even look it up. And I think, I don't know, I doubt these were all donated by the same person because they're all different sizes. So I don't know if these were Goodwill rejects, like stuff that they didn't want to put in their store, so all the bras somehow ended up in this bin. I found this Victoria's Secret swimsuit and I was like, cool, Victoria's Secret swimsuit. But as you will see in the haul later, I found out, I mean, I brought it home and found out it was damaged. So luckily it was super lightweight, and bummer about the damage. Thinking over my trip, I only really went through one bin completely. I like to completely go through a bin because so much good stuff gets hidden underneath. A lot of people at my bins are t-shirt bros and they just toss stuff up in the air looking for vintage t-shirts. And I usually get their leftovers. I mean, and the leftovers are just anything that's not a vintage t-shirt. This trip I actually found 2 Anthropologie sweaters. Here is one of them by Knitted and Knotted, and I don't know if Anthropologie still carries this brand since they kind of switched over to putting for Anthropologie and everything. If you know, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. This is another Victoria's Secret bra. Victoria's Secret does not go for as much as other bra brands will. I would say like I would expect maybe $13 to $16 on this bra. It is in really good condition, but the reason I grab it, even though it doesn't sell for a lot again at the bins, is because it's so cheap and because people know it and people are always seeking it out. So while there are a lot listed, a lot do sell every single day. If you're wondering what bra brands you should be selling, I would recommend heading over to Nordstrom's website and checking out what brands they sell, and then maybe just, you know, looking on Poshmark to see what the tag looks like. So after about, you know, an hour, that's what our cart looked like, and I saw literally the logo sticking out of a bin and ran over to grab them, and they are these Lululemon shorts that are in actually pretty good condition. I think this is only the 3rd Lululemon piece I've ever found at this location. Not that I go all the time, but still exciting for me to find Lululemon at the bins, especially because these weigh nothing. So this is, you know, kind of wrapping up the Thrift With Me footage. So the rest of the video, after about a minute, is a haul and a penny. Ooh, lucky. I actually threw it back. Normally I would keep it, but I don't know. My brain was scattered. That wood thing was a cool crate I did end up pulling out and looking at. It was a little warped and I don't have a spot for a crate. I probably would have brought it home if I had a spot, but I didn't. This was art class, which I believe is Target, kids, and I thought for a second about grabbing it for the garage sale, but summer's ending and I didn't need it. And somebody had that ugly shirt for $10 in their garage sale. Who knows why that was $10? Like, those are the garage sales I'm talking about. Guys, don't price your garage sale items at $10 unless, you know, it's Prada sunglasses, and even the Prada sunglasses at a garage sale, people are not going to want to pay $10 for. That is the main reason I don't go out and yard sale in my area very often, is because half the time people want exorbitant, I can't say that word, that amount of money for their items. And especially if they're like, I looked it up on eBay, and I'm like, bro, you're not eBay, you're sitting in your front yard selling clothes on a Saturday morning. So we're done with the Thrift With Me section. Here are our carts. We left with 1 whole cart full of shoes and 1 whole cart full of clothes. About 2% of that is Charlotte's and the rest is mine to add to my death pile that I need to work through. Hey guys, I am back from the bin. Quick recap, Charlotte, the woman that I pet sit for who wanted to go to the bins, she picked me up a little after 10. We drove an hour there. We left around 3 maybe. We grabbed some lunch at Culver's, which was freaking delicious. Like Culver's is good, but for some reason it was on point today, maybe because I was so hungry. I only had a bowl of oatmeal before leaving. Anyway, it was perfect and exactly what I needed. Then we hung out at Culver's and just talked for a little while, and then drove the hour home, which actually is probably longer than an hour because we hit rush hour. So it's now 6:10. This hasn't been a whole day bins experience, but with like a little less stuff than I would probably normally grab. Charlotte grabbed some stuff for herself, but she was mostly just picking up things and showing them to me. I said this in my last Thrift With Me, is I'm planning on doing a garage sale. It's an experiment, we'll see how it goes. So I grabbed stuff for that, and then it's stuff that if it doesn't sell in my garage sale, kid stuff I'll either take to Once Upon a Child or donate like to a homeless shelter at Goodwill if needed, like if it doesn't sell there. And adult stuff is stuff that I can sell myself or take to Plato's Closet, but I did not try to grab things for Plato's Closet just because I don't love selling to them anymore. And also I grabbed some books, which can be sold to half-price books if necessary. Okay, so the first thing is this is actually one of the better finds from today to sell on Poshmark, which is showing something, but today was a fun day to go with Charlotte. So this is Sparrow Anthropology, but I mean, it doesn't say anthropology, and so it's an older piece, but I still grabbed it because the bin's in good condition. It's just like a rainbow knit sweater. I'm not going to list this for a lot. I grabbed some anthropology sweaters last time too, so that's fun getting ready for fall because I'm scared. I still have summer stuff to list, and we're almost in August, and people aren't going to be wanting to buy swimsuits pretty soon, and I have so many I need to still get listed. Anyway, I'll probably list this at like $23. I mean, of course, everything depending on comps, but off the top of my head, I'll list at like 23 and hope to get like 18 for this relatively quickly. I don't want to sit on it forever. I grabbed this for the garage sale. It is just newest tags, well, newest sticker and ripped off tags. Gymboree, adorable garage sale pile. Also for the garage sale, this is at somebody else's garage sale, which is funny. Baby Gap. Cute. Maybe I'll only show you some of my favorite kids pieces for the garage sale because like stuff like this is just a Carter's little wrap top thing for the garage sale. Not exciting. Charlotte and I are both readers, and she told me she really enjoyed this book. I like to do books like literary fiction as audiobooks, so if this is something I don't necessarily want to sit down and read, I'll pass it on to my mom or stick it in my garage sale, but it was going to get thrown out, so I saved it from the landfill. This is exciting. I almost never find Lululemon in my bids, and I know you guys saw these. These were, I literally just looked over, I was talking to Charlotte and saw the logo, and I was like, I need to go grab those. I would keep these if they were my size. They're not my size, and the only flaw is that I've noticed so far, it's just like a little bit of dirt right here. I don't even know if that would come out in the wash or something, and they are a new style since they have the newer, not like new, but since they have the numbers around to search a date code. So yeah, I mean, Lululemon's not worth as much as it used to be, but I feel like with the mark, these are worth $20. If I can get it out, maybe a little bit more. Okay, this I'll probably stick in the garage sale, and then if it doesn't sell, either buy, sell, trade, or sell it myself. I just personally don't love the style, but I do know some people have luck with this as a bread and butter brand. Japna, I think it's like boutique or something. Tell me if you know where it's from. Goodwill wanted $8 for it. It never sold. It's just like a white eyelet dress, so we'll see if it sells in the garage sale, and if it doesn't, maybe I hope to get $15 quickly. I grabbed this for my mom, and if for some reason she doesn't want it, I'll sell it, but I think she will. It's Starbucks anniversary tea. So Starbucks 50 years, 1971. Her birthday was 1970, so her birth year. I really wish it was her birth year, but I think I will give this to her for her birthday because, as I said in my last video, my mom is not shopping for clothes at all the year 2023 unless it's like a legit necessity. So I've just been giving her thrifted clothes, and she can't, normally she would give me money for them, but she can't because it's part of her goal, so I have to gift them to her. These are just a garage sale find. Maybe I'll just share these. Not an exciting brand, but the reason I grabbed these, I was grabbing pretty much kids clothes. Oh my god, oh my god, no, there's like glue on it. Okay, so totally missed that. That's a bummer. I don't even want to run this through my wash. This is probably textile recycle because of that. What I was gonna say is, minus the glue, these were in excellent condition and they're big boys size, and I feel like it's really hard to find excellent condition big boys clothing. Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that glove. These are my first flop, the textile recycle. Charlotte found this, and this is actually a Korean. I don't know anything about the brand. If you didn't know, I lived in Korea and studied Korean. This is Korean. I can read it to you. It says Haneji Segi. Haneji Segi, which I don't know what that means. It's probably just a name. I translated it out of curiosity, and it means a one-legged cub. So there you go. It means absolutely nothing. So garage sale. Kids consignment if it doesn't sell. Oh, dang it now. Is that a stain? Gosh, okay. This is not like it's a faint stain. There is a stain. My quality control is probably not going to be as good today as normal since I was talking to Charlotte. That's okay. That will still go in the garage sale. For some reason, Olive has claimed the shorts as her own, or pants. So I don't know. I guess Olive wants them. So I went back and forth. Olive, you're going to get my clothes all dirty. I kind of was like, I probably shouldn't buy this, but then I bought it. It is Editions by Chico's. I don't sell a lot of Chico's at all. But technically, I have a 100% sell-through rate because I've sold every single place I've ever listed. I know that's not exactly what sell-through rate means. Anyway, Goodwill had this priced at $8, and it made it all the way to the outlet. It's a size 2. It is a linen cotton blend, though, so I don't know. We'll see how this piece does. I'm not expecting boatloads of money on this. I'd be super happy to sell that for $20. It is also like almost 90 degrees today, so I should not, even though it's 6 o'clock, be outside right now. I just don't feel like going inside. Because I was having such a bread and butter day, I was actually pretty excited to find this, and I say that even though it's bread and butter. It is a Land's End dress, size 2X though, and I would have picked it up if it was a smaller size, just knowing it would not sell for that much. Goodwill had it priced at $10. I might have considered this for $5 because it's a faux wrap plus size dress and it has a nice print, but I was happy to score this at the bins. So these are Free People shorts, and to me these do not look like Free People, at least not very current Free People. However, I doubt they were ever worn because look at that pristine Free People tag. I know it's not focusing. Goodwill had it priced at $6. I'd probably only pick these up at the bins because to me they're just out of date, but they're still Free People. This is a vintage kids dress, and I do sell vintage kids clothes sometimes, as well as like, you know, good modern kids clothes. Here's the tag if you're curious about what that looks like. But I checked it over and I didn't see any stains, which is pretty rare for vintage kids clothes. I would guess this is from the 80s or 90s. And I don't know comps on this, but I would just be happy to get like $18 to $22 for this. I actually had a pretty good bra day. Normally I don't. I only leave with like a few bras, but I did only find like a few, but good Victoria's Secret bras. Not even like those are the best ones to find, but they're just in good condition. So Victoria's Secret, you don't need to see it. 32 double D. I'll just show you the styles. Bras. This one's in like excellent condition. Victoria's Secret bras don't sell for that much, but at the bins they're totally worth it. Here's this one. I must have hit a bin of like Goodwill bra rejects because there was just a bunch of bras in one bin. And I did not grab all of them because a lot of them were pretty worn, and I'd stay away from the pretty worn ones. Oh, this is for the garage, so this is just Abercrombie Kids, but like a bigger kid size. Okay, I almost threw this back, but I grabbed it. It is just a vintage house dress. Intimate Options Women. There's no stains, and I figured someone would like the print, so like a house dress slash, like, it's not even really a nightgown, it's just a house dress. I don't know the value in that. I'm sure it's not a lot, but maybe again like $15 to $20. This is not the big bucks haul. These are Baby Bowden. Adorable. I love them. I'd sell Baby Bowden. These ones I'm not sure if I'm gonna put them in my garage sale or not, just because on the back of one leg there is a stain, and I mean they're so unsubstantial, but I'm gonna think about it. Got some garage sale pieces of kids clothes. This is Pole, which is a boutique brand I've actually never sold before. Charlotte found it and I was like, you know what, I'd be willing to give this piece a try. I'll probably actually stick it in my garage sale first, and if it doesn't sell, then I'll throw it on Poshmark. Okay, more bras. Actually, this one is a Victoria's Secret swimsuit, which this is not worth big bucks, probably about like $14 on Poshmark, but it's clean, and Victoria's Secret doesn't make swim. If you didn't know that, they stopped that. Oh no. What the heck? Well, this is trash because it's missing its clasp or a string or something to tie it. Oh my gosh. Okay, another textile recycle piece. I probably wouldn't have caught that at the bins if I was paying attention though. Okay, so this is not worth anything. I mean, and I don't have like a string to tie it, so our next textile recycle piece. Here's a bra though I was happy to find. This is like the first one I found, and I was like, oh my gosh, this Victoria's Secret bra. I'm so happy. And Charlotte's like, used bras? I'm like, bro, people want used bras. This one's really clean though too, and this one is a 34 double D. So I'd hope this one is about like worth $15. I actually grabbed this for buy, sell, trade. It is unbranded, and maybe if I sold on Depop I could sell this, but it's just like a pleather corset, and I figured if not Crossroads, Buffalo Exchange will buy this, especially around Halloween time, but that is for them. I got a Halloween hand towel last time, and I got one this time as well, so that's for me. I found this. I found a lot of Victoria's Secret pink, and usually when I find it, it's trash, but I actually found a few pieces worth buying today. This has one mark on here, but I'm gonna throw it in the wash and see if it comes out. Other than that, it's in pretty good condition. This is probably only worth like $13 to $15. See, this was a very like non-exciting day. I did get some good shoes. Another bra. This one is pink Victoria's Secret. Size medium. It's like one of those bras. This one's probably worth closer to $10. But that's for the garage sale, and this is for the garage sale too. I just liked it, so I wanted to show it. It's just a kid's Old Navy dress, but I just thought it was adorable. Garage sale jacket. I think I might stick this in the garage sale, and if not, I can take it to buy, sell, trade. I don't know. I think it's women's. It's Banana Republic button up, so definitely a harder piece for resale, but it has like almost like a little mountain print on it, so I'll stick that in the garage sale, see what happens. This is also a garage sale piece, and if not, maybe go to like adult, like the Banana Republic, like consignment, buy, sell, trade. It's Nanette Lepore, or Nanette Lepore, just a tank blouse, which smells a little musty. Not a whole lot of resale value on this brand. If it was like a floral dress, I'd probably list it, but just as a blouse, there's not a whole lot. I grabbed this. This is not worth a lot either. I'll probably just list this on Posh though, or maybe garage sale and then Posh. 511 tactical men's shirt. I'll probably stick that in the garage sale first. And just some kids Jordan for the garage sale. So I found this for myself. Cowpack. I'll show you the logo real quick. This is one of those things you use to pack clothes in a suitcase. Airplanes. When I moved to Korea, I wanted to buy these. I didn't think about buying any until I was about to leave, so I could only order them on Amazon. And while I was doing that research, I found out this Cowpack company is good, but this specific color was sold in FabFitFun, so you know, not worth the most. But I grabbed this for me because the ones I bought off of Amazon are cheap. So, yay for me. We're doing shoes now. I grabbed these. These were someone's throwback. I actually was gonna see if my brother wanted them. They're size 14. I think he wears a 12, but he's still growing, so we'll see. I think the reason they got thrown back, I think they're authentic. They feel good. I'll do some research, but I'm like, people are pretty picky with sneakers, and these definitely have just like some wear, very minimal. But I learned that from talking to other bins people, that like even in these type of sneakers, like this type of wear, it's a throwback for them. For me, it's not, but I mainly got these to offer them to my brother. This was a cool find, but very super worn. Tory Burch boots. I'm not surprised these got passed on by everybody, because even though they're Tory, they have a lot of wear. Someone was definitely wearing these in the snowy, salty, wet winter. I will do what I can to clean them up, and probably not much though. These will likely sell for just around $20, but that's still decent profit from the bins, and they still have nice logos on them. Charlotte grabbed these kids rain boots. They're in good condition. I'll just throw them in my garage sale. Kids Crocs, not for the garage sale. They just need to be cleaned up a little bit, and then these will be like a $13 sale on Poshmark. Not big bucks, but they sell fast usually. Charlotte only found one of these, and she spent like 10 minutes looking for the mate, and she found it, and she was so proud of herself. And I'm like, now you know. These, I believe, are just Walmart kids snow boots, but in very good condition. So for the garage sale, I found this mate. These guys were separated. These are Steven by Steve Madden, which is potentially a lower end of Steve Madden. I sell them as like, I tag them as Steve Madden, not Steven by Steve Madden, and they sell though. But I thought these were cute, so hopefully about $20 on these. I meant to look this up and then I didn't, so I grabbed these because it says made in Spain on there. But oftentimes, like, I don't have luck. Like, made in Spain shoes were just sold at like TJ Maxx, which I'm assuming these were because of those stickers. However, they're in good condition. I'm sure I can get at least $15 for them. I didn't say the brand because I don't know how to say it. Yokono. no Kono, which sounds Japanese, but it's made in Spain. I found these fuzzy Crocs, and these will probably just need a quick cleanup and hopefully sell for about 20. I don't remember what these were. Oh, they're Ivanka Trump. Not my favorite brand to sell, but these are a tall leather boot, and I'm getting ready to list fall stuff, probably starting in a month. So yep, those hopefully will sell this fall. I found these Vionic sneakers. I just recognized the bottom. I mean, I saw the Vionic and was like, Vionic, and threw them in the car and didn't check them over. So we'll hope they're okay. I actually don't have a whole lot of luck with Vionic, and I know a lot of people do. So I hope I can get $20 for these. These, again, are just really good condition kid shoes. Dang it, maybe not now. The garage sale, and sorry about the siren. Kids consignment will for sure take these if they don't. So I was excited to find these Born boots. Leather. They'll just need a leather conditioning. Like, I think they got passed on because just some wear on the toes, but that's so easy to clean up. And then they should sell for at least $35. These are Mark Fisher, lower end Mark Fisher, like sold at like DSW. Mark Fisher LTD is what you usually want to look for. I grabbed these because they are at the bins, and I maybe should have passed on them because this toe just has some scuffing on it, but I'll sell it as is for cheap. That's basically the moral of this haul, is everything is going to sell for cheap. But I mean, if I got 100 items and I can make at least a $10 profit per item, that's $1,000 in a day of, obviously not a day of work, but a day of bins work. Garage sale, good condition. I feel like the style is going out, but I grabbed them. Goodwill wanted $10 originally, just because, I mean, I've sold these well in the past, and Steve Madden, as I say in every video, is such a good bread and butter seller for me. It's like, if I could only sell one bread and butter shoe brand, it's Steve Madden. They just need some leather conditioner. I occasionally sell Skechers for low amounts, so why not grab another pair of Skechers to sell for a low amount. These ones were $7 at Goodwill. No one grabbed them, so hopefully I can sell them for 16 to 20. These dirty Crocs will need to be cleaned up and then hopefully get like $18. They are kid size actually though. Oh no, they're a women's size 6, so that's actually adult sizes. Okay, this is, I don't know, Joseph Siebel, if that's how you say the brand. It's a comfort shoe brand that is generally leather shoes. I don't actually have a whole lot of luck with this brand, but they're in super good condition, and like, that's basically it. They're a expensive retail leather shoe brand, comfort shoe that's in really good condition, so I grabbed them. Today is the day of Crocs. I actually think this is the last pair. These ones I'm assuming are kids. Yeah, they're 3. Sparkle, fuzzy. $17, I don't know. I also found these Steve Madden boots. These ones have a little more wear. There's like wear on the toes and the heels, but again, I'll do what I can to clean them up and then probably sell them for $25. Ugg slippers, not much to say here. These sell. And these ones are actually, like, I pretty much always find Ugg slippers, but usually they're pretty beat. And while these ones are a little bit dirty, like, the insides are nice. So definitely a $25 sale. Kids boots, garage sale, then consignment. I feel like I used to find way better shoes at this bins location, and I don't know if they rotate less now, the shoes, or if like it feels like they put out less and maybe they're rotating less. I don't know. I mean, this isn't like a bad shoes haul, but it's not like amazing like I feel like it used to be. Okay, this is JBU by Jambu. This is like comfort shoe, but they're like cheaper comfort shoe. I generally stay away from this brand these days, but these are like I would lick the bottom of these. These have never been worn, so hopefully $20 on these this fall. Okay, these are UGG leather boots. They need some leather conditioner. I mean, they're supposed to look distressed, but the toes also need some leather conditioner. The heels are worn down a decent amount, but I still sell shoes in pretty much any condition, just with disclosing it. So hopefully I can get, with the condition, $30 on these shoes. These were $4.99 at Goodwill. I don't love selling mucklucks. Is that how you say it? I mess it up every time. Oh my gosh, they were only $10 originally. Oh, maybe I'll stick these in my garage sale first. I don't love selling them. Oh my god, what is up with all the noise outside today? Oh, and there's some dirt on there. Yeah, quality control was bad on my part today, so I'll probably stick these in my garage sale first. I don't love selling them, but people do like them, and these ones were new with tags, so I just grabbed them and threw them in the cart, not thinking there was going to be staining on them. Okay, these were, I always like finding Sperry boots because even in bad condition they sell, and these ones are in good condition, so I would think at least 25. That's like not a big range though. 25 to like $34 being the high end. I'll probably list around 34. And somebody had them at their garage sale for $5 because there's a $5 price tag on there. I think I would have picked those up for $5. Okay, these Steve Madden, I feel like I've sold this style before. These ones are a little dirty, so I'm gonna see what I can do to clean them up. If they clean up nice, maybe $25. If they don't, maybe $17. Bogs, I love finding bogs. They just have such a good following. These ones have a little heel wear, but nothing too major. And I will just take my sweater shaver to get the peelies off of there, and then sell these for probably $25. And here's one thing that is very common in bogs. The print rubs off, as you can see right there. I buy them pretty much as long as the bottoms are in good condition. I buy them because like parents don't always care about the condition of the print. They just want the kids to have good snow boots. Not my favorite brand to sell, but in super good condition. It's the Koolabora UGG, which I think is like sold at like Kohl's or something. It's cheaper, but these like they're just in such good condition, and going into boot season I figured I would be able to sell these pretty quickly for minimum $25. So hopefully more like 30 to 35, but I'll take 25. Last two shoe finds. These are Clarks. I showed you these in the video. Clarks I have like a love-hate relationship with, but I find that the wedges, like cork wedges, actually do pretty well. And so this is all just dust. I think they got passed on because of these marks, but I rubbed it and it's just dust, so that will be, oops, an easy fix. Last pair of shoes, I was so happy to find these. These are Chacos, and I hope you know Chacos. If you don't, that's okay. They're like an outdoor outdoor footwear brand. As long as they're in good condition, these should sell for like $35 minimum. I'm looking for a size and I don't, oh, women's 10. Oh, a lot of time with Chacos, these ones are not like this, but if you can't find the size, check the back heel right here. There should be a size on the back heel. That was all the shoes. I'm actually pretty happy. My sell myself pile is looking bigger than my garage sale pile. I say that as I pull out a garage sale item. Old Navy girls jean jacket. I figured that would be good. I did grab this for the garage sale. It's Shein. It's the only Shein piece I grabbed today. I don't know, guys. Obviously, you know, I hate Shein, but I figured somebody wants this print, and so this way it doesn't get thrown out. I actually did like this piece. It's Baby Gap. I considered not getting it though because there's wear to the knees, but I figured, you know, it's not really stained. It's just some like dirt marks on the knees. That happens. Someone might want it. It's like the worst condition kids piece I got. Okay, this is Nike. Tags cut out. It's probably for my garage sale, and then take somewhere else because I don't have luck selling Nike clothes, but I liked this piece. Charlotte grabbed this Champion piece. I'm sure I could list this on Poshmark. Dang it, the sun is kind of being annoying. I think I'll stick it in my garage sale first. Okay, this looks like a pile of garage sale stuff. So kids, oh, Charlotte handed me this, and I probably shouldn't have bought it, but I did. It's just a Wild Fable cropped v-neck that will go garage sale and then Plato's Closet. I would not take that to Crossroads or Buffalo Exchange. Kids vintage dress for garage sale. Charlie gave me these Express jeans, and they're skinny, but they're distressed and have a raw hem, and I've never sold Express jeans before, and I know these are the slim mid-rise. I know certain styles from them do have a following, and I've sold, like, not for much, but I've sold their pants before, so I was like, okay, I'll try out their jeans and we'll learn a little bit more about selling Express. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna list this myself. Charlotte found this kids Patagonia jacket, or Patagonia, I wish, kids Columbia jacket. I could stick it in my garage sale, but I feel like I could probably sell this easily for like $13. Kids pajamas for garage sale. Oh my gosh, Charlotte found this, and I was like, there's gotta be a stain. It's white, there's gotta be a stain, but we didn't find anything. So it is a Vince Camuto dress. Now, I don't necessarily recommend picking up Vince Camuto dresses, like clothing, no. Dresses, maybe. I have a feeling this one I can get between 20 and 25 for. So if at the bins, yes. But some of their actually more formal wear, it does do well. So I stay away from all their clothing except dresses and, you know, shoes, because they're more known for that. This is a vintage jacket. I think I'll take it to buy, sell, trade. It seems like something they'll like. It's denim and it has these studs on it. So, okay, maybe I'll just say I did pick up some kids heavier, like this isn't heavy, but like coats to throw in the garage sale. because I figured people are gonna be looking for coats at the beginning of August. Charlotte also gave me these Kenzie jeans, which I've never sold Kenzie jeans before. I think I have sold the brand like once. I know it can be sold at Stitch Fix and department stores. They're again raw hem and they are skinny, but I just figured I'll try them out and see. Man, I did not realize how completely average and unexciting this haul was. Oh, I just really, okay, Kids, Cat, and Jack for the garage sale, but come on, that print's amazing. I would wear this in pajamas for myself. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. This is vintage, kids, so maybe I'll list it myself. Let me know if you know anything about Amy Buyer, New York. Wait, California, gosh, that's the tag. I'll Google it. It could be worth like, you know, $13, so we'll see. Another thing Charlotte found I probably shouldn't have grabbed, it's Francesca's. It's just a good condition, like fuzzy vest thing. So that can go in my garage sale. We'll see if it sells. Charlotte found this, and I'll actually list this on Poshmark. It is Victoria's Secret pink, so not big bucks, but really, really good condition. I swear, people who wear Victoria's Secret pink just wear their stuff to death. Like the first thing I showed you in the Thrift With Me was like threadbare. I could see through the fabric. So this was a surprise. Okay, I've mentioned this before, but I'll probably mention it every time I have to show some. I bought like today like 5 blankets / towels for the animal shelter I volunteer at. This baby blanket is probably more for like cats, but like these they use for the dogs, so they have something comfy to lay on while they're at the shelter, and they go through blankets very quickly because dogs like to tear apart blankets when they're bored in a kennel, and they also like to poop on them when they're bored in a kennel. So these are about to get thrown out at the bins. I don't mind paying $1 for these. Collectively I probably spend $10 on blankets to take to the animal shelter, and I bring them in every few months in a big pile, so that's always, it just makes me feel good to give the dogs comfy blankets. That is something, if you have a local animal shelter, I would recommend looking into. Okay, I realized this has a hole in it when I was putting it away. It's not in anything brand, it's nothing. Potter's Pot, that's a terrible brand name. I picked it up for style for buy sell trade. It's just a corduroy coat, and I knew it was super cheap when I grabbed it. I was like, we're going into fall, buy sell trade might want it. And then I found this hole in the sleeve, so I should probably textile recycle it, right? This is like the last bag, so I actually didn't get like a ton of stuff today. I can probably show it to you all. Another pair of another Chico's item, a pair of pants that Goodwill had priced at $7. I probably would only pick these up at the bins. They're a size 25, and I don't know what that is in Chico's, since they do vanity sizing, and this is definitely not a 25-inch waist. So again, not the big bucks on these Chico pants, but hopefully someone will want them come this fall, Christmas time. There's really nothing big bucks exciting in this haul. Oh, boy's coat for the garage sale. Like, this is just Carter's, but it's like a big boy, is in nice condition, so I figured that someone would want it. This is a men's J. Crew shirt. I'll probably throw in the garage sale first to see if it sells, because men's J. Crew button-up shirts aren't worth the big bucks, like not even the medium or small bucks. Like, this will probably take 6 months to sell for $10, but I grabbed it anyway because I make bad decisions. Children's Place kids coat for garage sale. Here's something not for the garage sale. This is Disney World merchandise. It looks a little bit older. I don't know if it's necessarily vintage, and it is an XXL fleece. So I grabbed it because it's a bigger size, good condition, Disney World actual merchandise, and it has this Minnie Mouse embroidered, and also first I saw the cuff that said Walt Disney World. If you know anything about the value of this piece, or like just anything, feel free to leave it down below, because I'm not a Disney person. Okay, another brand I've never actually sold before, because when I find it at Goodwill they always want 20 bucks for it. It is men's Peter, I don't know if it's, I think it's, people say Peter Millar, so we'll go with Millar. Just men's corduroy pants in good condition. I hope they have not been hemmed. I don't think they have, but sometimes I bring, you know, men's pants home and realize they've been altered. I feel like more so than women's. I don't know comps on these. I would think at least 25. Old Navy vest for the garage sale, and if it does not sell in the garage sale, I'll probably actually list it on Poshmark, because I find some Old Navy pieces have value, and I have a feeling this would sell for $15 in the fall. Saw this in the video. It is another Anthropologie sweater, so I don't know what is up with the Anthropologie sweaters. Knitted and knotted. Like, I found 2 this time and 2 last time I was at the bins. Like, I would not be super excited to grab these at Goodwill because they'd want like $7 to $10, but at the bins I'll grab them and hopefully sell them for around 20. For some reason I could not leave this universal thread. No, universal standard is below. This is Target, which you likely know. I could not leave this. I don't know why, if it's like the color, the style. I won't wear it, so I guess I'll throw it in my garage sale and try to pass it along to someone else if it doesn't sell. We got a pile of kids clothes for garage sale. I've been skipping a lot of the kids clothes for the garage sales. This is actually a cupcakes in cashmere, which if you didn't know, that's like a boutique. I feel like my face keeps getting cut off. This is actually like a, some people like to sell this brand. I don't, but this is a kids piece for the garage sale. Oh, and then I found this Lulu's jumpsuit. I feel like I showed you. This is not a piece I would pretty much even consider picking up at Goodwill anymore, but since it was at the bins, I grabbed it. And I just like, I felt like I wasn't finding anything. So, like less than usual, when I feel like normally I don't find that much good stuff. So, not exciting. I will probably list this at $20. Just because it's not like, I pretty much only stick to Lulu's formal, like newer fancy cocktail dresses slash formal wear, and this is definitely older and not formal, it's casual, so I'll try to move this fast. I got this Shein flannel because I liked the print, and I figured if it doesn't sell in the garage sale, buy sell trade will want it, because first of all, my Plato's Closet loves Shein for some reason, and second of all, it's just a cute print. Or Chico's. Today was the Chico's day, and it's a line. Is this Travelers by Chico's? I don't know, because it's blacked out. Size 1. Like, I pretty much never find Chico's, and today grabbed a few pieces. So it's just sheer cardigan. Like, I don't even know if you can call this a cardigan. What is it? Just like, I don't have a better word. Overlay thing, and it looked to be in good condition, so I grabbed that. I also showed you this in the clip. I grabbed this. It's like as Kaylee, oh my gosh, I can't think of her name. Kaylee Elaine says, factor stacking. So the brand is Laura Ashley, not anything you want to be on the lookout for, but it's a 3X, and look at the style. It's embroidered velvet, very Johnny Was, bohemian. So I got it because of style and size. I grabbed this probably for the garage sale. I'm skipping pretty much all the kids' clothes for the garage sale now. Now I'm just showing you some of the women's stuff. It's just a Calvin Klein Sherpa jacket, branded, I think, not much on Poshmark, so garage sale. We're almost done, actually. You saw this in the clip. I really thought there was something wrong with it because it was just laying on top of a bit and like somebody passed it. And I recognized right away the crest and Ralph Lauren, and I would not pick up a plain Ralph Lauren tee, but since this one is crested, I grabbed it, and Goodwill wanted $5 for it. I might have even grabbed it for half off, probably not $5. And the last pink piece of the day, I believe, this one was more of like a, but I think it's supposed to be distressed. I don't know why I'm trying to show you that tag. You know. This one definitely seems older, and I'm seeing there's bleach stains on the back now, so that's fantastic. I wouldn't wear this, it's not my style. Faux leather trim. If I really cared, like if this was worth money, what I would do is bleach it. Like say this was a 9 Bang sweatshirt, graphic sweatshirt, and I realized that there were bleach stains on the back right there. What I would do is I would bleach it, and I would do like a tie-dye bleach pattern, and just disclose that it had been bleached, like it had been home tie-dye bleach job. I'll probably still list this just for really cheap. Okay, so Tinkerbell blanket for the animals. It was $2 at someone's yard sale and it didn't sell. This was probably actually one of the best finds of the day. I have a feeling this is at least a wool blend. It is Banana Republic, extra small, like moto jacket, but I'm assuming boiled wool. So I hope that this would be at least a $35 sale. Okay, I think I showed you, Charlotte found this and I grabbed it because it's like, if you're at the bins or even Goodwill, if you see something about like this style, definitely Google it, because some of this stuff can be worth lots of money. This one I don't think is one of those pieces. I Googled the brand, it's pinup. This is not pinup, but the brand does pinup stuff, and it doesn't retail for like, it retails for like 70 bucks. But I still grab this based on style. I'll look up keywords. The only one I'm thinking off the top of my head, I wonder if like, is vampire core a thing? I'll definitely do like vampire core, goth, like witchy, that kind of stuff. I feel like this would do better in Depop, but I don't have a Depop. Okay, this is old Talbots. I never ever pick up this tag. I grabbed it because it's a large wool coat and I did not see holes. So it's a long, like, goes past my, almost to my knees. So hopefully this will sell this fall for like $30. Towel and blanket for the animals. Towel and blanket for the animals. I grabbed this for buy sell trade just because of style. It is not a good brand. It is Rue 21. I'm sure you know that's like not worth anything. But I felt like the style, it's like a bandeau wrap top. Bandeau, well I guess bandeau, bandana. It's kind of like style wrap top. So hopefully buy sell trade wants that. Okay. I could sell this myself, but I grabbed it for buy sell trade because I don't feel like it. It is a vintage Columbia, right? Yes, Columbia coat. Actually, maybe I'll ask my mom first if she wants this, but I don't think she will. So I was surprised the vintage t-shirt bros didn't grab this. It's in good condition. And the interior is a really cute fleece line. So I would guess this is from the 80s or 90s. And I just don't want to sell it myself, so I'm gonna take it to buy sell trade. We're really ending off on a bang. It's this Hollister vest. Charlotte held it up to me. She's like, how does Hollister do? And I'm like, not so good. But since it's a vest, I was like, I'll try it. Maybe I'll put it again in my garage sale first. So this is really a subpar bins day, but it didn't necessarily feel like that since I was with Charlotte and, you know, we were just having fun and chatting the whole time. It was like a whole day long commitment. So I got some stuff to sell. Shoes were okay. Usually I do better. Usually I do better. I don't know if it's because I was like distracted talking to Charlotte and just not like necessarily paying attention or getting in there deep. I don't know, but that is it for this video, guys. I thought we'd play Can You Find the Olive? This is what she does every single time I haul. Doesn't matter outside, inside, what I'm hauling. A Helpsy Source box, Goodwill outlet haul. She makes a bed. So funny. Yeah. Olive has disappeared even more into the clothing. There's her little booty and belly. So that is it from me for today, guys. My brain is no longer working and words are coming out slow and they don't make sense. Feel free to leave questions, comments, friendly, nice comments down below and I will try to get back to you. If you like reseller content, feel free to subscribe or thumbs up this video, because if you thumbs it up, you'll get more reseller content recommended to you and hopefully more bins content from other creators. I don't have anything else to say, so I will see you guys in a video soon. Goodbye.